Hey guys, welcome to the Elite Weekly Boss. Go ahead and grab your hero, and then if you have the free dart, you'll go ahead and put the free dart out. We're going to start out similar to what we did before on normal, so we're going to start out with 3 farms. All of these are going to be 2-0-0 on here, so the defense is going to hold. Just go ahead and put out these farms, make each one of these 2-0-0s, and then similar strategy. Once we have 3 of these out, what we'll do is we will upgrade one of them to a 2-2-0. That one will be the bank, and then we need to upgrade one of them to a 2-0-2 on here. So once you have all 3 of those and you have those, we'll want to quickly sell to create that bank on here. So you're going to see me do this, and then you're going to go ahead and I'm going to loop back and I'm going to make my 2-2-0 here. And then I'm going to grab another one and make it a 2-0-2. And then as soon as you get that, sell that one, sell the 2-0-0, create your bank, and then immediately put an alchemist at the top, mark him on strong, and you're going to make him a 0-0-3 on here. So the reason why we're doing that is we'll get $50 per lead, so it's going to add more income here, and that's why we're doing that. We are going to place another farm, and we're going to make it a 2-0-0 on here after that to kind of start with our farming strategy. And then we're just going to wait till our bank fills up. We're going to collect everything out of our bank when it hits the 9,500, and then we're going to put a village out. We're going to make it a 0-0-2, a discount village, and then we're going to put a druid. We're going to make it a 1-3-1. Or 1-3-0, and then we are going to make a farm, and we're going to make it a 3-0-0, and then both of these farms are going to upgrade to 3-2-0. So just those 2 farms, you'll make 3-2-0s on here. And then what we'll do is we're going to add one more farm. We're going to make it a 3-2-0, same path as the other ones on here. And then we are going to need a little bit more camo detection. So after we get this one here, what we're going to do is we're going to put a sub in the back, and we're going to go ahead and make it a 3-0-0 for the camo detection. And this is going to get us all the way up to the first tier on here. So for the first tier of the boss, we're going to collect the money out of our bank, and we are going to be doing a sniper, and it's going to be a 2-0-5 on here. So you're going to sell one of the farms, and then we are going to then collect money from the bank, and then we are going to make our sniper as a 2-0-5 on here. So that's what I'm going to do. Immediately after you create your T5 sniper, you're going to go ahead and put an alchemist next to him and make him a 3-0-0 on here. So that is going to be for the first tier. But what you can do is you generate income. You can go ahead and put another farm out and make it a 3-2-0, because farming is going to be extremely important. So every second counts, because the quicker you do this, the more you get on here. So upgrade your village for bigger radius, and then go ahead and put another farm. Try to put it within range of the village and make it a 3-2-0 on here. Immediately once the boss is defeated, what we're going to do is we're going to sell the sniper because we no longer need it, and we want to make sure that we can generate more income. So when that boss is popped, we're going to sell the sniper, and we're going to upgrade our druid to a 1-4-0. You can sell that alchemist, and then we are going to put a sniper as a 4-2-0 just to help with the mobs while we wait and generate cash. Now we need to rotate back to our farming strategy. So we're going to do 2 more 3-2 farms on here, put them in range of your village. And then what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our farms. So we're going to rotate back, and we're going to upgrade 3 of these to 4-2-0s on here. So grab them, either one, doesn't matter which one's 4-2-0s. Make sure you collect the money out of the bank. So once it hits 9,500, collect that money out of there, so then you can continue to upgrade. So always check your bank. It's very important. Once we have this third one, we're going to upgrade to the Spirit of the Forest. And what we'll do is we are going to sell that sniper in the middle, because once we have the Spirit of the Forest, we don't need that right now anymore. And then this is going to lead us all the way up until the second tier on here. So for the second tier, I'm going to sell that alchemist at the top. We no longer need that. I'm going to collect the money out of the bank and sell it. And then you're going to sell both of the 3-2 farms and 2 of the 4-2 farms. So it's only going to leave you with 1. And then we're going to upgrade to the mad. So it's going to be a 2-5-0 on here. And then I am going to put the sniper as a 4-0-2 for a mob cleanup. And then we can start our farming again. So you can start, as you're doing this, you're going to put 4 total farms while this boss is going for 320s to continue generating income on here as well too. Put this on slow if you need to, and you can rotate. So if the mobs look like they're coming down too quickly, you can just move your MAD over to the other side on here. So as you're doing this, you can just kind of, as you see where I kind of rotate and do this, you'll have plenty of time to defeat the boss on here. So just put it on slow, and if it seems like the mobs are going too quickly on there, we can just quickly rotate our mat over to the other side on here. So this is going to get us all the way up to the next tier. It is super important to use the Spirit of the Forest, the little bananas at the bottom, because you get additional lives. With this boss, you are going to start losing lives with this boss. So every time those bananas at the bottom right there for the Druid of the Forest ability refreshes, you need to click that. It will give you lives, and it is so important because towards the later rounds we could lose without that. So make sure you constantly use that ability at all times so we can generate more lives on here. So after this, we're going to go ahead and sell the MAD once the boss is popped on here, and we're going to upgrade all of our farms. So just go through, upgrade every single one of them on here, and then we're going to upgrade our village to a 105 so it soaks up all of those farms on here. You can go ahead and sell the sniper as well too. We don't need the sniper, so you're going to see me do that. And then I'm going to place 6 total 3-2 farms all within range of our village, because this is our time to continue generating money on here. So once you get 6 of them and kind of fill up around the village, then we can go back and upgrade them. So start them all out at 320s on here, and then go back and upgrade all of these to 420 farms on here. So that's what I'm going to do now. Once we get all of these upgraded to 420s, we're going to go ahead and start for a Dart Paragon, because we're going to need it for round 80. This one, place exactly where I'm at. This is where your Paragon's going to be on here, so it's very important. Put that one right there. And then go ahead, if you have the monkey knowledge, and do 2 T5 bottom paths, and then go ahead and do all of them here. When we start this round on here, we aren't going to have enough on here to create our Paragon, but we will still be able to defeat the boss. So what we'll do is we'll create this other T5. We are going to actually just let the boss come out. So once we hit the 150,000, you don't need to generate any money towards it. As soon as you can, just go ahead and use it and create it, and don't put anything extra towards this. This will defeat the boss on here, and you can actually upgrade one of your farms while this is going to the T5. So you can upgrade to a 205 farm, grab any one of your T4s and upgrade it to a T5. But you will see, even though we created the Paragon super late, it's going to hold on here, and we'll actually keep this Paragon out for the rest of the map on here. We're not going to sell it or anything else. It can benefit us later on here. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade here while the boss is still out to a 205 farm, so we can continue on with our farming strategy as well too on here. So once I do this, the main thing that we want to focus on is continuing farming. So you are going to see me go ahead and place 2 more farms. They're going to be 420s. And then the thing with this boss as well too on here is we want to make sure that we have limited towers. So we're going to put T5s of all of the farms out. So that's why you saw me place a 205 farm, and then I'm going to do 2 more of the 420 farms. So this is going to be my second one right here. And then I'm going to do the middle path for the farm as well too. So I am going to put it in the corner. You're going to see me make it a 250. Make sure you use that ability when you do put this farm out, because you'll get 10,000 each time. So when it refreshes, hit the little like money thing at the bottom, and it'll give you 10,000. Make sure you do this every time. You can even use a tech bot if you want. And then we just want to continue generating money. I'm going to speed it forward, put the max number. It's going to be 5 total more farms you can put out as 420s on here. So that's what I'm going to do on here. For the 4th tier, we're going to have to sell 5 farms, and we're going to create a boomerang Paragon. So I sold 5 farms so we could add more towers on here. And you're going to see me, that is where the Paragon's going to be right there. So that's going to be where my Paragon's at. I'm going to create each one of the T5s. And then I am going to put 2 boomerangs out. They're going to be 2 2 zeros because it's the remaining towers that we can do since it's limited towers on this particular boss on here. And then contribute the max amount of cash that you have on there to this boomerang on here. So just click it, scroll it all the way over. And then the other piece on this particular round of the boss is you're going to see me go ahead and place a boat. It's going to be a 052 on here. And we need to make sure we cross path it, bottom path for camo, because we mainly want to use that for the black mobs that are coming out as well here. So you're going to go ahead and see me place this. I would try to put this on slow. While you do have 2 paragons out here, the mobs can be kind of overwhelming on here. So I wouldn't use the ability every time as soon as it refreshes. I put this on slow, and if I saw a lot of particularly the black mobs that are coming out, then I would use the ability. So that's why I slowed this down all the way so you could see on here. So you really only need to use it like right now when you have a ton of them that come out on here. But this will hold on here for this round as well too on here. And remember with this ball, so you can't sell anything during this. If you do, it's going to regenerate health on here. So we don't want to use that because that will also make the health go back on here. So I slowed it down all the way so you can see kind of when I use the ability for the boat on here. For the most part, you don't need to use it. But if you see a lot of these black mobs and stuff that come out and it looks like they're going to get towards the back, then I use it. Like right here, you would probably want to use your ability right there, which I do. And make sure you're using your druid ability as much as possible at the bottom for the bananas, so then you can keep generating more and more lives as well too. And then once we beat this, you're going to want to create all of your farms back, okay? So basically the max number of farms you can, go ahead and do this. And then this is going to get you all the way up until round 119. Once you hit 119, all we're going to do is create a boat paragon. So I am going to sell every single thing. I'm going to keep the druid of the forest or the spirit of the forest, so you'll see me do that. And then I'm going to turn around and sell all of the farms on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and create the boat paragon on here. If you want, you can boost your paragon. I did not, because you'll see that this will hold. It gets towards the end. So if you like turn around and boost your paragon and add more of the boats, it will make it a stronger paragon on here. But you don't need to. This is going to hold. Just make sure you use your paragon ability for the boat on there. And this will hold all the way towards the end on here. So I'm going to fast forward this on here, and you'll generate more money. So you can even put additional towers, but I wanted to show you that you don't even need to put any more towers. You don't even need to do upgrades on there for additional boats or anything. But that's it. Enjoy Elite. If you guys need help beating it, just let me know, and I can help you. See you guys next week. Bye, guys.